So now that we're back, real simply, they loosened up after I put some pressure on this chain, and now we got loose bolts. So yeah, these are left turning loose bolts. There are bolts out there that are right turning, and which are never cool because you never know. You never knew unless you tried going the other way that it was that kind of bolt. But these things look really good. They're not rusted from what it seems like. Yeah, they don't look rusted. They're just a little dirty. And they both came out pretty well. I used this side so that wouldn't strip it. If you use this side, it's less surface area. If you start cranking on this thing, you'll freaking strip the bolt, and you won't be able to get this thing back in there. Yeah. You could find these bolts online, like on eBay or somebody that reproduces these, but your best shot is, if you have one, take it to the hardware store and try to find it. You should always ask for help at the hardware store. Sometimes they got these things that will go around it, and they have measurements for it, and it'll screw in. Or if you have the sprocket, take the sprocket in and see which bolts fit inside. Remember, these are not that long. They're very short. If you want me to do a video on bolts and nuts, I could definitely do one of those. But you guys have to like these videos, you know? I can't be wasting my time. Although it's not really wasting my time if it helps somebody out. So this is definitely new to me, definitely new to whoever's watching. So keep watching. We'll get this sprocket off right now. I think we're just gonna have to wiggle it. Or I'm pretty sure this thing locks. Oh yeah, you just push it to the side. If you want to get the flathead, push it to the side. If you can't do it with your fingers, and then you're gonna pull this thing out. Somehow. This would probably be a lot easier if it was cleaned, but I didn't take the liberty to do that, but it should pop off just like that. It doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look pitted or anything like that. This was probably covered in chain oil or something, but it looks a little rusty. I think most of that is just like oil grimed up on it. Like if I could show you. Yeah, it's just oil and dirt. So it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll clean that up, and if I decide that it's rusty or too bad, we'll throw it in the rust mix or the rust removal. And then for the sprocket, we're just gonna pull this thing out, because this is a one kind of fit deal, and that came out pretty easy. If you have problems getting these parts out, definitely use some WD-40 to loosen them up. Let the WD-40 sit on it, and you should have your sprocket out in no time. Don't try to take this thing and freaking pry on it, because you can mess up your case, your bearing, possibly your shaft, the sprocket. This is not that thick. You could definitely bend this, and that wouldn't be good because you want nice straight parts. And remember, do use the right size. Don't use something that is not gonna help you in the long run. Get the right tool. Don't go cheap way. Don't use one of those clamping wrenches or some pliers. Use the right tools. This will save you from costly things. This is cheap. Use the right ones. They are metric. Alright, well, until next time, subscribe, tell your friends, like these videos, give them thumbs up. If you have any comments, be nice. Be kind. We don't like keyboard warriors. Although sometimes it is funny, some people don't find it funny. Until next time, thanks for watching.